This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Lyle Crocodile in theaters tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's based off of a children's story. Shawn Mendes is the voice of the crocodile, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and there's a brand new song he's dropping with it. He gave a little tease of that.
We got carried away.
Guess the name of it.
Carried away.
Whoa, good guess.
So the premise of the story is a family who moves to New York City and their young son, Josh, struggles to adapt to his new surroundings. Mm-hmm. All that changes when he discovers Lyle, a singing saltwater crocodile living in the attic of his new home. They become fast friends, but then Lyle's existence is threatened by an evil neighbor, Mr. Grumps.
Okay, spoiler.
This is the premise.
Yeah, that's the entire plot. I guess nobody needs to go to Lyle Crocodile tomorrow.
Oh, you know a lot of people. Did you see how many people were at the Shawn Mendes concert?
They're going, yeah.
They're going to see Lyle Crocodile.
All I can think of is that we did this in my hometown a lot. Like, named people and rhymed their names with things they were associated with, like Lyle Crocodile.
Okay.
Like, we had Two Hole Cole.
No, you did not.
Yeah, he got in a skiing accident at Table Mountain, which is by North Battleford, and the stick, like, created a new bee hole. Like, he had two.
So you guys called him Two Hole Cole?
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
You got any others?
Yeah, Starin' Darren. This guy that had a real bad staring problem in town. Blue Pill Phil was one of my buddy's dads. We found that he was actively using Viagra.
Which there's nothing wrong with.
No, that's cool, but
with using that.
Nifty nickname. Then we had Lester the Kid Pester.
No, I don't like that one.
I don't even think he did anything wrong. I think we just gave him that name
So you
because
guys
it
are just
rhymed.
bullies. Why can't you just stick with cute things like Lyle Crocodile? What was your nickname? You probably don't know because they were calling you it behind your back.
Cool guy is what everybody just called me.
I highly doubt that.
I need to discuss this study that was done at the U of A, and I'm here for it. Apparently, the presence of swear words online, like in a review for an item that you're selling potentially, helps sell the item.
Okay, I get it because it would bring more attention to said item. When you hear that bleep, you go, whoa, what's this?
Sure. Or see, like, this is for, like, if you were to sell a dishwasher online, for example. If you said, like, cycles work as expected, layout is okay, as, like, a descriptive review, it'll do okay. But if you say, like, this dishwasher is damn quiet, it actually is perceived to be more helpful and sells quicker.
Well, that's why Mountain Crest was so popular.
Damn good beer.
Damn good beer.
Exactly.
And then they'd always give you the damn good chips to go along with it.
That's right.
Which I never got the chips, which was upsetting to me because I went out of my way.
You drank a lot of the beers.
A lot of the Mountain Crest back in the day.
The study found using one or two swear words in a review effective. More than that could come off as crude, though.
Okay.
I wanted to test this out on the radio, okay?
In what sense?
Well, just check it out. A new, like, promo for the show.
Oh, okay.
Ryder and Lisa, a damn good morning show.
Does that
right.
sound okay?
Yeah, I didn't mind that.
I feel like we could push it just maybe a little bit more. Check out this one.
Be listening at 7:50 for Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay, where you could win a ton of money.
Hey?
That'll do it.
You want to go farther?
Always.
I love Ryder and Lisa on Play 107.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Keep it in rotation.
Okay. I'm not sure the boss will agree, but listen, statistics are statistics. The study was done at the U of A.
Hit us up. If we had imaging like that, would you listen to our show more?
Here's another terrifying episode of Terror Tales.
Diane frequently texts into our show, and she drives a school bus. And the kids of 409 love Terror Tales. Now, she said if you could do it before 8 a.m. some days, that'd be great. So hopefully you have enough kids on the bus right now.
Yeah.
If maybe you're en route to pick up some more, the kids will just have to hear about the story through some other students. Ooh.
If you have a scary story, an encounter with something unexplainable, a ghost story, hit us up.
Yeah, we want to hear from you. These are all locally submitted stories that are sent to us via email. So rider@play107.com is where you can send them.
Joanne wrote us yesterday with this. After my parents divorced, when I was a teenager, I lived with my mom. I experienced lots of paranormal things. Several times when I was reading in my bed, the room would start to feel really icy. Next, it would feel as if something or someone that hated me was just staring at me. When I got that feeling, I would leave the room and come back half an hour later, an hour later. Sometimes during the day, I would see a shadow figure sneaking along the bedroom walls. This is where it gets really weird. There was something in that apartment that was pretending to be my dog.
What?
I went into my room and I heard a deep growl from under my bed. My dog wasn't capable of making a noise that deep, nor was my dog there. It sounded like it was either a really big dog or a man doing his best dog impersonation.
Oh, okay, I don't like this.
Other times my dog would whimper and pace in the room next to mine, but wouldn't come when called, as if it was afraid of something in the hallway. When I moved in with my father, all of this activity stopped.
Something's in the mom's apartment.
Mom's apartment? Something to do with mom? I don't know. But that's Joanne's encounter.
Oof.
The dog under the bed was the scariest part for me.
I don't like that.
Imagine just hearing growling and being like, that's not my dog.
Yeah, my dog's over there.
Whew. We are joined by caller 7 Marilyn. Are you ready to win some money?
Yes.
Okay, if you win the $1,000, what are you buying?
Yeah.
Well, we're going on vacation to Vancouver, so hopefully that will help.
There you go. Spend some money there.
Spend some money there, get a new outfit for your vacation. All right, let's do this, Marilyn. Who is going to be your teammate this morning?
I'll go with Lisa.
Okay.
Lisa is gone, or is leaving. I'm gonna give you 5 words. Give us the first word that comes to mind for each, and then we'll invite Lisa back in and give her the same 5 words. For everyone that matches, it's $25. If you hit them all, it's $1,000. Okay?
Okay.
First word, Marilyn, is feast.
Feast?
Feast. F-E-A-S-T.
Turkey.
Next word is fall.
Fall. Leaves.
Next word is chef.
Cook.
Your fourth word is stripe.
Stripe. Candy cane?
And your fifth word is castle.
Castle. Oh my goodness. I'll say king.
Cave, C-A-V-E.
Oh, no, king, K-I-N-G.
King. Is that what you said? Sorry, king?
Yes.
Okay, sounds great. We got Lisa rolling back in here.
Oh.
How'd it go?
Good. There was one pretty tough one.
Oh, no. Okay. That's okay. We'll see.
But I think she's going to win some money.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's start with one that I think we're going to get for sure. Let's go with feast.
Dinner? Like what? What's the word?
She went with turkey. Right? I just thought with this weekend, that was a pretty good answer.
I thought about it, but I was like, eh.
Okay, next up, we're going with fall.
Leaves.
There we go.
Yes, okay.
We're on the board,
We
Marilyn.
got $25. That can get you one airport beer on your Vancouver
Yeah.
trip.
Thank you.
Next word, we've got chef.
Food. Come on.
She went with cook.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Castle.
King.
Yes.
Yes. $50.
$50. I think that this one's to the tough one.
Ryder.
Stripe.
Shirt.
Incorrect.
What?
She went with candy cane.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's a really tough one.
Thank you for playing, Marilyn.
Is
We
that
appreciate it. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, well, $50.
$50.
$50
That's not bad.
$50
That's
is
great.
$50.
Yeah.
Enjoy your vacation.
Yes, thanks for playing.
Thank you, both of you.
Of course.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Next chance to play is tomorrow morning at 7:50. Talk to you then. Happy Thanksgiving this weekend. Very excited for turkey and gravy and mashed potatoes and dressing.
Yeah, right. You're having KFC.
All of those things with the turkey could be from KFC, though. We wrote a little jam about Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes, we did.
We want you to crank it up.
Please.
It's called All About That Based.
Because you know I'm all about that based, love turkey. I'm all about that based, love turkey. I'm all about that based, love turkey. I'm all about that based, based. Yeah, it's pretty clear. I like to cook that meat. Hook up the gravy, because it's time to eat. I gotta save room, this ain't a race. Got that turkey gas, Uncle Bill is getting wasted. I see that margarine, spread it all on the top. I know that ain't real, but I'll still load it up. If you've got fluffy buns, raise them up. Cause every inch of my plate's covered from the bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she told me, don't worry, just pass the thighs. Could you pass the thighs? She says, hun, could you grab out the claws in the carving knife? The carving knife. I need a new belt cause my pants, they won't fit at all. After this meal, it's the one day a year I don't have to eat at the mall. Because you know I'm all about that based, love turkey. I'm all about that based, love turkey. I'm all about that based, love turkey. I'm all about that based,
What made you realize you were finally growing up?
I went with one of my girlfriends to IKEA over the weekend because she needed to grab some stuff. And I was like, you know what? Since we're here, I'm going to buy a bunch of the same cups.
You're talking drinking glasses,
Mugs.
coffee mugs, yeah.
And then I gathered all of the mismatched ones and I'm going to donate them today. So I'm talking just the lame, cheesy ones, random mugs that have sayings on them.
Or like hearts on the coffee mug.
Or free beer glasses that you
Sure.
get from the liquor store that say like Canadian Club on them or Bud Light or
I like
whatever
those,
it is.
actually. I like those. Okay, so you just made this decision by
This
yourself.
is growing up. This is one of those moments where you're like, wow, look at me. I have my life together. You put away the dishes and everything is aligned. You're not struggling to fit mismatched different sized mugs in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
What if you felt like a big drink, though?
There's some big ones too.
But like a bigger one than all the ones you got that aren't that big? Like what if you felt like a like
Well,
a
you're an
pint?
adult. Go buy yourself a big mug.
Okay. You're not going to donate it on me?
Just steal one from work.
I have no problem doing that. I'm just worried it's going to go missing. No, I could see that. That's a moment when you go
step.
from like the cups you took to college that were gathered from different hand-me-downs from different families. You don't even know where you got some of this stuff to actually getting a uniform cup cupboard.
Yeah. Carell wrote in saying, I get excited for vacuum sales now. That was a big eye opener for me.
Yes.
Carmen says, I bought a coffee grinder for my coffee beans. Patrick says, I took out all of my piercings. Natasha getting excited to sit down and drink coffee on a Saturday morning. Cody going to Home Depot on a Friday night to buy a light bulb. See, these are great answers.
Yeah.
These are those moments.
You realize you're finally growing up. When I was at the pub the other day, I thought to myself, this music is maybe a little bit too loud for my liking. And I feel like it's the first time I've felt that. Like I can't hear my friend. It's a little bit dark. I can't see the menu. And I was like, oh, this is what my parents were complaining about. Music was too loud.
There you go.
So now I guess what do? Go to family restaurants when we want to get a beer?
Yeah, you go to Denny's where it's always fluorescently lit.
Denny's.
And the deals are great.
Hey, you want to go get a beer at Denny's?
Hey, they got good matzo sticks.
When did you realize you were finally growing up?
get excited when there's new colors out in the Kirkies.
In the Kirkies?
Yeah.
You're talking about the Kirkland full butt panties that Lisa calls
Yes.
Kirkies. Yeah.
Yes.
Kirks McGurks.
That moment when you realized you were finally growing up.
Shane wrote in saying, when I asked someone how they were and they said, oh, you know. And yes, I actually know. I know. And it's like, that is
Great
so
answer.
funny. Rebecca said, cleaning out your house and your garage and bringing everything to the dump. Yeah. When you're taking a trip to the dump,
Yeah.
you are officially,
You're an adult.
you're an adult. You've crossed the line.
How about you?
When my 5th grade students ask me, how old are you? And I tell them, oh, I'm 28. They say, oh, that's cool. My mom is the same age as you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
It's one of
tough.
those moments.
How about those moments where you go to a doctor's appointment and the doctors and nurses are younger than you? And you're like, oh, really? What?
You already got a degree?
How'd you do that?
How'd you do that at 40?
How old am I?
I don't have one at 40. I think I had the big epiphany about a year ago now where I realized I'm at an age now that my best friends' parents were when I was like growing up
And
and
they
like
were
doing
so old.
sleepovers and stuff.
In your mind, you're like, that person is ancient.
Yeah, and I was like, their life looks so boring. They're just playing cards with each other. But now I'm like, oh, I'd love to get into some cards.
See, I haven't crossed that line yet.
No.
That's the day that I know it's too late.
So you're over the hill.
Over the hill is when you enjoy cards, not me. I'd rather go to karaoke or do something. Colleen wrote in saying, when you feel awesome because you slept the whole night without waking up to pee. Okay, that's relatable.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is such a good one.
What do you got?
So when you wake up in the morning and your body cracks more than when you break your spaghetti in half to put in the pot.
Yes.
Good visual. What's your name?
James.
Thank you for the call. We appreciate it. Good round of this. It's making us all feel just at least seen.
Seen a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Jenna takes over after 10 o'clock. Just got back from reading week.
Yeah.
You've done 2 schools this week.
2 out of 3 schools. This school was actually my elementary where I went to school.
See, I loved doing that. That was a few years ago now because we weren't doing it over the pandemic. But I remember walking into my elementary school and there were some teachers that were still there from when I
That's amazing.
went there. It was so cool.
The nostalgia in that moment is pretty wild,
Everything's
hey?
so little, hey?
It's so little, and it was just like such a full circle moment. It was
Yeah.
crazy, but yeah, it was nice. So
How did the kids react when they found out you couldn't read very well?
Hey!
they helped me sound out the words. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm totally kidding. Good for you for doing that.
Yeah.
Usually we're all over it too, but we're going to Vegas next week and we don't want to get sick.
Yeah.
So, in those classrooms, you know.
Save your sickness for when you get sick in Vegas instead.
Yeah,
Jenna
exactly.
walked into the studio today and we just got a huge whiff of like alcohol, but for once it wasn't like booze alcohol, it was hand sanitizer.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
The Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.